As we were growing up, I always saw my mother at home for us. We used to come back from school, she would be standing there with a glass of water, lemonade for us. And that is how I wanted to be there for my children. Hello, I'm Archana Prem from Noida. I am the owner of a home-run business known as Mama's Cakery. I am into baking for the last, I don't know how many years, but I've been doing this business for the last 8-9 years. We do customized cakes, tea cakes, cookies, desserts, cupcakes, and lots of other options are there. I thank Soil Cup to give me this opportunity to share my journey and work with all of you. As a child, I always looked up to my mother, who was a great cook. And my parents encouraged me to try out new things, and they rewarded me with 10 or 20 rupees, which was a big amount that time. And then I got married to an army officer and got into the right environment for honing my cooking skills. We were posted to remote areas where there was no eating out options. And our house became the go-to place for the youngsters. And anything and everything I put together was cherished by all of them. In 2007, we finally decided to settle in Noida. I used to take cakes and cookies for my friends and relatives. And they started pushing me to take orders for them. That is how Mama's Cakery took birth. A hobby turned into a single-person business. Oh, and I still remember the first time I did a 2-tier cake. Making the cake was easy, but making the box for it, don't ask me. I didn't know from where to get it. So I sat through the night, made a box out of 2 cardboard sheets, covered it with matching paper, and afterwards realized how much time I had wasted, how much effort had gone waste. And the first truthful, what a fiasco. Bought a cake from somewhere and sent it to the customer, saying sorry because I was not satisfied with my cake. And look where I am today. I am self-learned, took every cake as a challenge and pushed myself to improve my skills and do it better. Initially, I used to do orders only for friends and relatives, people who knew me, whom I knew. I knew their taste, I knew what they liked. Then I got the opportunity to put up a stall in one of the school melas. And there I was sold out in no time. People kept coming for more. And that was a morale booster for me, that now I can go out. A self-learned person, I was always little scared to step out of my comfort zone. But that was the turning point for me. Then a company approached me to do their corporate order, which again was a big thing for me. A single person handling a large order. And there was no turning back after that. I started doing their employee cakes every month, one company after the other. And that is how my business grew slowly and gradually. With whatever investment I had was my house, my time, and the things I had. I was not putting in extra money. I was not hiring people because I wanted to enjoy my work. And I enjoyed it because I put in my effort. I knew what is going out of my kitchen. It was passing through my hand. My touch was there. And that was my confidence that whatever people are eating, I know they cannot come back and say it was not right. The smiles and appreciation from happy customers keeps me motivated. And I think passion should drive your work and not profit or loss. As we were growing up, I always saw my mother at home for us. We used to come back from school, she would be standing there with a glass of water, lemonade for us. And that is how I wanted to be there for my children. I never wanted them to be a lock and key children. So I left my teaching job and became a full-time homemaker. And as the kids flew out of their nest, from home baker, I became a home baker, which I never thought I would be. And business had never been my option. If not this, I think I would have been teaching or maybe doing social work. Business is not always happy. It has its own stresses.
You have all kind of customers. Some are very nice and some are difficult to please. But dealing with all kind of people has taught me patience and self-control. In tough times, it is my family who is my pillar, who support me and encourage me to sail through.